Okay. Now this is epic. Trust me, I'm fully aware that these games are incredibly difficult to a point of overbearing frustration. I know that. But the thing is, even when you go in accepting that, you get frustrated. It happens. And when you get frustrated, you look to vent your frustrations in all means possible. Something's bullshit. It ain't your fault. You pressed that button. I know you did. Don't worry. I know you pressed that button. Kind of stuff like that. It's just a way to blow off steam within the game without hurting yourself. If I didn't want to deal with that level of bullshit, I wouldn't have played the game to begin with. But when you do 2 hours of that and you spend the better part of 40 minutes touching the top of a spike trap and dying and going back to the start, you start to get a little bit annoyed. Just a bit. And now I'm here. And now I can get even angrier at Pokemon RNG. Because that's all this game is. Dumb, stupid ass RNG. Oh yeah, I was here. I stopped right here. I had Spooky. Yeah, this is fine. Let's go. We're gonna immediately start with some trainers. What is the turbo tunnel? Was that the part where the screen was spinning around and it was making me dizzy? My name is Abdul. My name is Malik. Together we bring the power double smash attack. Okay. Battletoads? Oh, Battletoads. Is that the second level? The one where you have to jump over all the bullshit? That Shuckle's probably Shadow, isn't it? This day wouldn't be complete after that if that Shuckle was not Shadow. Unfucking believable. What kind of legitimate game console do I use for this? Anyone want to post an emote? There should be an emote for it, yeah? Oh, none of my Pokemon want to deal with this. Uh-oh. Somebody's about to get overheated. Second level's the big hole. Oh! Oh, yeah. The speeder level, though. That's what you mean. Nothing special used for this in particular. It's just third-party DLC. Patch a clean ROM and you're good to go. Bada bing, bada boom. That's good to see. I was worried he was gonna crunch. I don't know what Shuckle is gonna do, but I need to weaken it now. X is probably stronger. And then Waterfall Houndoom. Oh, bye. You better not switch to a Shadow. Oh, maybe. No, you know what? That's okay if that's a Shadow. It's annoying, but I can deal with it. Oh my god. Oh boy, okay, alright. Power Gem should kill Tauros from that range, and Waterfall should knock Shuckle into... Oh, good! Can't say I expected that. Now it'll definitely die to Power Gem, though. Any problems? You can check there's a wiki for it for compatibility. Pretty much just make sure your settings are accurate to what needs to be set to, and you're good. But I'm pretty sure the patch I applied auto set those settings, because when I was playing Pikmin 2 I had to change something, otherwise the game would freeze. It's not the most stable emulator in the world, that's for sure. Power Gem, Waterfall again. Oh shit. I haven't had any issues with my entire playthrough. The only issue I'd seen it was warned about was There's an instance where a scripted battle won't work, but that's resolved by just changing a setting. And then text issue, which again is just resolved by changing a setting. The only games I've had issues with was Monster House, which isn't really a game anyway, so take that what you will. That game wouldn't load very well, and then it just completely crashed before it would let me go to a certain level. And Simpsons Hit and Run. See, I wanted to play the Simpsons Hit and Run, but I read on the wiki that there's a chance that the game will just be like uncompletable because of a crash that occurs at a story mission that you can't get through, thus rendering the game impossible to continue. And I would like to test it to be sure that's not the case, but the problem is it happens in the middle of chapter 4, and the game has like 7 chapters, so it's dead middle in the game just to check if it works or not, and I don't really want to do that myself, and I don't want to just start playing it and be like, well, can't continue the game, alright. Otherwise, I would definitely have played Hit and Run, because I actually like that game a lot. Problem is, whenever you try to look up these issues on the internet, you find a 10-year-old forum post that's like, can you guys explain what's going on here? I don't get it. And then there's no reply except the person who posted the thread originally, where they just say, I solved the problem, thanks. Can you just look for a level load? Well, that depends how much how much collectibles it would keep prior. And even then, I would need a level load for that, right? And if the game has an issue where it keeps doing that, then who would have it? Also, this Metagross is a shadow. Great. Metacham, Metagross. If I burn Metacham, it'll put it back to essentially normal. I'll do that, and I'll use Liquidation on Metagross. Good. Yeah, the thing about this GameCube is that you need to adjust settings for specific games. There's no one size fits all for it, so you gotta be careful if you're playing multiple games at once. Because it ranges from, oh, a slight graphical error to the game literally won't work. That's great. If you want to test it and let me know, that would be great. You can look up more details on the wiki. Just search it. Just search its compatibility, and you'll see that where it states with the issue. It doesn't resolve. It doesn't state any resolution to it though, which is annoying. Does Metagross have? What does Metagross have? Just Aqua Jet. Nice. Perfect. Doubly perfect. I'm still alive. But I won't be for much longer. Let's see. I can Hex Metacham and I can throw the ball with Marsh Tom or Swampert. But I don't really have anything for a Metagross. Here we go. Excellent. Very good. Will that kill? Good. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Kinda hope he doesn't have another shadow, because I would like to use this opportunity to heal, because I have to fight the other guy right after. That's gonna be a shadow. No, it's not. Okay. Where are my potions and stuff? Hyper potions are changed. I'm filthy rich. Full restores. Where are my max potions? What's shadow armor? Boosts the defense of shadow Pokemon 50%. Yeah, fuck that. Oh! Ah. Alright. Let me try something else then, huh? I'm trying to put it to sleep so I can use this opportunity to heal my Pokemon. But that's clearly not going to happen there. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use Revive and bring my Gyarados back from the dead. Both of my water types are weak to Freeze Dry. And their secondary types makes it very dangerous. Huh. Where are my Hyper Potions? Okay, Gyarados is good now. I'm using items because I have to, because I went to find another trainer immediately after him with no ability to heal at all, and I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna heal! Also, come on. Shadow Pokemon are cheap as fuck! It would be different if I was fighting them without having to catch their Pokemon in the middle of the fight. Excelente. One down. Shuckle and Metagross. What an interesting contrast of shadows. And now the next guy. Get this. You'll learn I have incredible power even by myself. Orbeetle and Rotom Frost were banned from PU. How do you get banned from the stinky tier? You shower? Shouldn't Garbiter automatically be in the PU tier? Oh, I didn't pay attention to what he sent out. Bro. What the hell? I'm gonna burn it. I don't know how bug affects electric. I really don't. Find out now. Yeah, you can change Rotom's form. You can always change Rotom's form after Platinum. Platinum you could only do with a special event, and even then you couldn't use it like legitimately, which is really stupid. It's neutral. That was damn good damage. Ninetales, Indeedee Female, Drampa, Alolan Raichu, and Virizion were banned from RU. Oh, that sucks. Burn will increase the chance to catch it at least. I don't have anything to hit it with. I kind of want to build my Fury Cutters. I'm gonna Hex it, and then keep building my Fury Cutters on Ampharos. That U-turn? Did you just U-turn me? Oh, you son of a bitch. Get back here. This is problematic. Yeah, there are some new moves in Isle of Armor, which means there's gonna be more moves in wintertime, or autumn, I guess, when the next DLC pack comes out. They're very double orientated. There's quite a few that work with terrain. Gengar. This is gonna suck. Ground type Scald. I don't like that one, because I didn't like Scald to begin with. And now they made it again, but for ground types. I might die to that. Uh-oh. Ooh! You can't kill Spooky G. Now you pay the price. Eat shit and die. Oh, focus sash. Oh, you're dead anyway. You absolute buffoon. Giving a focus sash. Send the Scizor back out, please. That better not be a shadow. Good. That is 100% a shadow Pokemon. I fucking knew it. I hate ice types because they have Shadow Chill. That is the most obnoxious move. I'm Willowing Salamence. I don't know what to hit Jinx with that won't just fucking kill it. Let's try Emulation. Shadow Scream? That's new. You already got Bag on. Yeah, but there's currently a Shadow Scizor. I have a Shadow Gyarados. And I just caught a Shadow Metagross. Granted, all those Pokemon came from the Pokespot, but come on now. Alright, everyone's dead. Let's think about this. You have Ice Punch, so you're good. And you have Super Fang to hit Jinx. Misty Explosion's hilarious. But you are right. As far as moves go that were like introduced, a lot of them have value, and that one's just like you want to just fucking blow up. Aren't you sick of being nice? Don't you just want to explode? I don't actually know what Shadow Scream does. I am now aware of what Shadow Scream does. Holy shit! Wow, life comes at you fast. It's fine. His Scizor is gonna come back out, and his Scizor has pretty much one turn left before it dies to burn, so I either catch it or I don't here. I'm going to throw my Nest Ball, or Net Ball, at the Scizor. And I'm going to Flamethrower the Jinx, because it won't die. If this doesn't work, it doesn't work. I can't do much about it. Nice. Okay, that's one problem down. But it has Shadow Freeze. I hate this move. Wait, that's not Shadow Chill. What's this? This is different. Oh boy! Okay, perfect. Perfect range. I don't know. No, it wasn't Spore. It did damage. I just don't know why. I don't know why it froze me. Better not have been guaranteed. When I catch the Jinx, I'll check it out. Guaranteed freeze? No. No, it did damage. It did damage. Can't kill Fable. You're frozen solid. Quite literally. The model just freezes and doesn't move. I kind of miss the Pokemon Stadium part where they actually get encased in a giant block of ice. But when you think about it, that's not really what freezing would be. Freezing would mean you freeze solid, not that you like an entire... You get what I'm trying to say here, right? Bet it's 10% chance. Oh, you... Yeah, look at that. just you did it. You did it. You did it, Swampert. Scizor and Jinx. Cool. Let's go take a look at them. I want to know what that move was and why it did that to me. That could have been much worse if I didn't heal in the middle of that fight. Hard to believe Jinx was the hardest one to catch there, considering Metagross and Scizor were part of that. Shuckle was too, but I don't think Shuckle was that hard to catch. Hyper Voice, but Shadow. Not Scream. The chill one. The one that froze me. That stupid one. Maybe it's like Nuzzle, but with freezing. Well, we're about to find out. Place your bets, chat. Place your bets. Did I just get hit by a 10% chance, or is it guaranteed? Calm Nature, Snow Cloak. Yep. Shadow Freeze. A Frost Breath that is expelled to freeze. Oh, okay. It's Freeze Hypnosis. I could have swore it did damage, though. Okay. No, it doesn't have power. It doesn't do damage, which is really weird. I could have swore it did damage. Someone's gonna have to run the playback for me or something, cause I'm seeing shit. I'm seeing shit that's not there, and I'm freaking out, man. All right, here's Shuckle. Put Shuckle here. Here's Metagross. Someone explain to me how this works, and like, it makes sense to me, but it also makes no fucking sense to me at all. It's so weird. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, Blastoise is done. Hitmonchan is done. And Mantine is done. Cool. I got that high stress. Yeah! You damn right. Team building's hard. And the thing about team building, I don't know much about team building because you need to know a lot about what Pokemon do what and who complements who. But most of the time, your early teams when doing team building are going to be a lot of standard mons. And you're going to have teams that are like very, very like cut and paste. Once you get good at team building, you can start building your team around different Pokemon and make weird choices because you kind of know what's going on. I can't do that myself. That's why you can see like players like Pokegame where they can run solid teams with ridiculous cores, but then they'll be on the lower ladder because they make a new account for their team, and they'll fight a bunch of very very basic, like, oh, these Pokemon are all top 10 in usage on an OU team because they're good, and if you're just starting out to learn, then why not use what you know works? Once you get comfortable, you can learn. The problem is a lot of people think they're better at Pokemon than they actually are right out the gate. So they'll play Pokemon and things won't go their way, and then they'll just be terrible about it. Exclusively okay at VGC double team building, nothing else. Well, that's a bit different in my opinion because while you do pick 6 Pokemon, you can only bring 4 of them into the battle. That's the most important aspect of that. So you have options in case of other Pokemon showing up, but since you don't need to take into account the whole team in the go, it's a little bit different. Of course, I don't play competitive, so anyone who actually does want to weigh in on that, who plays both Showdown and VGC format, I need to see what I want to do here because they both probably have Snow Cloak or something equally as stupid as that. Well, this one is the reason it started, and it probably has Blizzard. This thing has Freeze Dry, so it's going to die. These are new to the Rain Dance team, still have Pokemon are viable in Rain. Yeah. I figured VGC is different, yeah. It really can make a difference two different Pokemon, but like obviously you want them. You can bring Pokemon. You can bring Pokemon on your team that you don't intend to use, just because you assume that your opponent is going to pick their Pokemon based on dealing with them itself, which is pretty cool. You can do that. It's not just about building your team, it's about picking the proper Pokemon to go into the fight as well. That's another big part of it. Whereas in a 6v6, you have your team, you know what's going on, you can use all of them to deal with everything. But like, let me run an example. Let's say you're doing like not really VGC, but like competitive singles 3-on-3, and you see your opponent has a Ferrothorn, right? And you have one fire type on your team that can hit that. So what you're thinking is you need to bring that fire type, because if you don't bring that fire type, you have no answer for Ferrothorn, right? But your opponent's also probably thinking, oh, they're definitely going to bring their fire type because they see Ferrothorn, which means if I bring Ferro, if I bring Ferro, I have to play around that. But if I don't bring Ferro, I don't even have to worry about that. So you see, there's that level of strategy right from the get-go. Where you need to weigh if a Pokemon is dangerous enough to warrant your check for it or counter for it. But they can also just not bring it, and you need to like make sure that your Pokemon can do more than just that. What am I doing here? I don't have Brick Break active at the moment. What did I hit Walrein with? I don't even remember. Fairy Cutter. So Fairy Cutter will probably kill it this time. Oh shit! I forgot you have that. If Track was just a viable move, that would be great. I hate that move. That move makes me very sad. Because it always happens to me. And it always happened to me in Crystal Kaizo. And I just had to sit there and deal with it every time. Oh, you want to kill Miltank? You want to kill Miltank? Oh, deal with Attract. 50% chance. Oh, you didn't hit it? Fuck off, mate. Milk drink. Hate that shit. Alright, that's 2 down. I'm gonna die to hail. One great with VGC is a bit of a clusterfuck of field effects, screens, weather, tail, and trick room terrains that all pop at the same turn and mess everything the heck up. Especially with the way Gen 8 does its speed calculations now, where it applies it instantly. You have Heat Wave, that's pointless. What do I want to do here? Go Big Pink, yeah. So like when you use Tailwind on the first turn, the speed calculation is instantly applied. What does Cinderace do? Tell me about Cinderace. I know Cinderace has great abilities and whatnot, but I actually don't know much about what Cinderace is capable of. I can clearly see you are not happy with it though. I know it has Pyro Ball. And it has Court Change, so it has great utility and a great stab option. It hits hard and fast with stab. Yeah, and it has Libero. Just Greninja 2.0. Well, I assumed as much, yeah. And it has Protean too. It's the same thing. Well, it also has Court Change instead, so that's a bit different. Of course, you had that berry. As Libero, of course, has good stab options. I meant with Pyro Ball specifically, but the thing is, when you run Greninja, or in this, oh, please don't be a Shadow. Fuck, man, why? I hate this Pokemon. This isn't good. Oh shit. Blissey. It's better because Dynamax max airstream plus 1 speed on your side of the field. Yeah. Like whenever I think about Greninja and I always think, okay, it's a water dark type, but its ability is Protean, so it doesn't actually need to run water or dark stab because its stab is whatever move it uses. But like every time I see it, I think, oh, you gotta run Scald and Dark Pulse or Hydro Pump if you want to go max power, but you don't actually need to. You You don't need that coverage specifically for stab because stab takes care of itself. What do I want to do here? High jump kick, Zen headbutt, sucker punch, and bulk up. All I read there was high jump miss, Zen head miss, sucker punch, which doesn't work if you don't attack it, and then bulk up, which is, that's annoying. Alright, let's glare it first. Alright, me and you, Blissey. Imagine using Cinderace, getting a bulk up, running ham, and then missing. And then you just lose because you missed. That said, it does kind of feel like some Pokemon are unstoppable until they fall flat on their face due to their own accuracies. Which makes a Pokemon, oh, I'm gonna die to that, shit. I was gonna spam recover. Becomes a dark type that's immune to Prankster. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I didn't even think of that. That's some booty. I did not even consider that. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm a Super Fang, and I'm gonna just yeet a ball. Yep. If you use Prankster moves, Prankster boosted moves don't work on dark types anymore. I didn't even consider that using Sucker Punch would make you avoid that either. Coaching, which is bulk up for your partner. Yeah, that one. I remember that one. That almost worked. Wow. Nice. I doubt it has anything like Shadow Soft Boiled. There's a lot to remember about current meta, so don't worry. There are a good number of people in this chat who are well informed of what goes on. I mean, I talk like I know what I'm talking about, but I definitely am missing a lot of points myself because I don't actually play. I only really know what I've been told and what I know about Pokemon as a whole. I like hearing about it though. I think competitive Pokemon is interesting. I just don't play it because Gen 6 kind of soiled anything I liked about it. You can court change Grimmsnarl screens. You can court change light clay screens and get refreshed to keep the light clay extension. Wait, why am I dead? The fuck just happened? What the hell just happened? I don't know why I died. See the mostly same crap in online battles though, it's really annoying. That's the thing about OU. OU has a lot of good mons, but when people are just starting out, as I said earlier, they're going to pick the mons that are the highest rated because they're obviously they're highest rated for a reason because they're good, they're solid mons. And if you're not comfortable with team building, then you can't really go wrong with what's proven to work. It just makes things like lower ladder though. It makes lower ladder issues like that really boring because you're pretty much just running into the same Pokemon over and over again. That is, however, what makes it kind of fun when you run anti-meta Pokemon. For example, that stupid Tauros that uses special moves, it carried Blizzard, and it O-code Lando. Man, stay in the ball. The thing about Smogon's tier lists is that usage list is that it tries to differentiate the metagame to make it more interesting than just the same mons. But the standard format is and will always be OU. But you can do different modes if you want to use lower level Pokemon. The thing is not every single tier is going to be like a plethora of diversity. Just because you're on a lower tier doesn't mean it's not going to be dominated by a Pokemon that's too shitty for OU, but way too good in the tier it's currently in. Got the Blissey. PU and RU are solid, yeah. I forget what generation it was. I think it was the generation before PU came out. 6? Gen 6? The Pokemon that were in the NU tier was like pretty much half the fucking Pokedex, let's be honest with you. There was a lot of them. But even with that many Pokemon available in the tier, pretty much every single team ran either a Choice Scarf Typhlosion or a Choice Specs Typhlosion. So just because there was the amount of Pokemon you can theoretically use is higher. I mean, in OU you can pretty much use every Pokemon that isn't Ubers, but like it's a struggle. But in what I mean is like in a tier like NU, there are so many Pokemon that are so bad they're down there, but then you always are going to see specific Pokemon on the team anyway because they're the king of the ship pile. They're all, that's all it is. King of the sandbox. Alright. I have it. It's too bad Tauros can't really learn anything to utilize its special attack sheer force after the 3 core moves. I still think Zap Cannon is hilarious though. It never ever is going to hit anything. But you run it over Thunder anyway because of the chance that it does. It gets the guaranteed para. Even though Thunder's stronger. Wait, it doesn't even get the guaranteed para. Why are you running Zap Cannon over Thunder? You're just sacrificing power for no good reason. Now I'm confused. Why would you ever run Zap Cannon? It doesn't have as much power. New abilities are cool, but some of them are never that good. Cramorant's ability is cool, but I don't really think it's that amazing. It's like, oh, it uses dive, and it comes up, and there's either a fish in its mouth or a Pikachu in its mouth. It's like, great. Zap Cannon has 10 more base power. What? Zap Cannon's base power is 130? I thought it was 100. Can someone go look up the history of Zap Cannon for me real quick? Thunder is 110. Oh, Thunder got nerfed, right? I forgot. Thunder, Fire Blast, and whatnot. They were all dropped to 110 power. Oh, you only appear because I took the item. Yeah, Zap Cannon is 50% accuracy, but it has a guaranteed paralysis chance. Bulletproof makes you immune to Zap Cannon. Did you know that, Andrew? Because I didn't. That sounds like a reason to run Thunder, except I don't think a single Pokemon that learns Bulletproof is going to be weak to Zap Cannon anyway. Oh, this is good. He's not going to have a Shadow. Someone's getting Leaf Stormed or something here. I'm gonna build my Fury Cutter on Shifter and then hit Credillia with it next. Did not for Thunder anyway for Pelipper. Oh yeah, because you get guaranteed accuracy with Thunder. Oh, that's cock. Well, I find when it comes to learning things, it's better if you can just talk about it, because I get bored when I just read a screen teaching me things, but if someone's just talking about it, I think it's easier to absorb the knowledge. Nice crit. Because like, who wants to go read about everything that Zap Cannon can and can't hit? Guaranteed para in Gen 2. Actually, that's not true, which is really weird. Apparently there is a, in Generation 2, there's like a 0.4% chance that it doesn't para. Which I only learned because when I was playing Pokemon Stadium 2, I got hit by Zap Cannon, and there were 2 different instances where I did not get paralyzed by it, and I did not know why. I imagine Dynamic Punch is the same way. Yeah, 99.6% chance in Gen 4, and I actually rolled that 0.4 twice when I was playing the rando. One of them was in Price's gym, I remember that. My Stantler got hit by it, and it had a Paralysis Cure Berry, but I didn't use it, and I was really confused as to what happened. Do you see this problem here with Blaziken staring at me? One of us is dying, but either way, it's dying after. Yep, bye, Scizor. I can't believe they didn't make that a guaranteed thing. Is it the same issue with Gen 1 hits, where it calculates it as perfect, but it doesn't actually take into account the value? The highest number? Because, like, with Gen 1 misses the way it was, I missed it. Are you kidding me? Ugh. With Gen 1 miss, it rolls between 1 and 256 for guaranteed accuracy. That was weird. But it doesn't actually check the number itself, the highest value. So if you roll exactly the highest number, it'll count as a miss. That's why it's called the Gen 1 miss. Seems like they fixed it. Gulp Missile works like this. If you use Surfer Dive, about 50% of the Gulp, you get Aracuda. It does 20... Barracuda. 25% of the opponent's max HP and lowers your defense by 1. At lower than 50%, you Gorge a Pikachu. That does 25% of the max HP and paralyzes them. Oh, so it's based on the Cramorant's HP. I see. Dynamic Punch gets boosted by Iron Fist. I figured as much. There are some weird ones like that because of translation issues, though. Like Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash is boosted by Iron Fist. But Sucker Punch isn't? I think that's what it was. Oh, Ice Fang it. Quick Claw, kaboom. I could have just used Waterfall. Oh well. Big Bite. Yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. When I play Pokemon, I just kind of talk to the chat when I can, because it's Pokemon. I know what I'm doing for the most part. I pay attention when it matters, but when it's just this, there's not much I can really talk about with the game. That won't get stale and boring. So I just like to talk about Pokemon in general. I like learning about competitive battling anyway myself, because as I said, I don't play it, but I think it's very fascinating. If you're interested about competitive history or anything, I recommend watching False Swipe Gaming. He does dedicated videos on Pokemon's places in the meta for the entirety of the generations they've existed. And he's definitely taught me a lot about earlier generations meta, to a point where I kind of have a general idea what a few tiers really looked like back in the day, which is really cool. And he releases them weekly too. Get your shinies. I haven't played Shield in probably 5 months plus now. Watching time to see Pokemon I like. That's fair. I think it's interesting when he uploads a Pokemon that's really weird. So it's just like, was this Pokemon actually good or usable? The answer is usually no. But sometimes a Pokemon actually has a decent niche. I was absolutely flabbergasted when he told me that Meganium was better than Blossom, because I didn't think there was a single Pokemon that Meganium was better than at all. But lo and behold. Whee! Sucker Punch is something like, yeah, Sucker Punch's name is different in Japanese, but it's translated as Sucker Punch, but it's not actually a punch move. That's the thing. It's kind of weird like that, but Meteor Mash is a punch move because it's something about punch in Japanese, but it's just really weird because you really need to look up what works and what doesn't, because something you think would work and something you wouldn't think would work are the complete opposite. I want to put Mawile up front. No, I don't, because Mawile is my backup Shadow Pokemon catcher. Put Big Pink up front. Everything I've dealt with so far has had Scizor's number, which is annoying. Okay. Venomoth is a bad Gen 1 Pokemon that became really good. Really good? Really good? Are you sure about really good? Because it doesn't seem like Venomoth became good. It seemed like Baton Pass and Quiver Dance were really good. Sucker mash. Meteor punch. The animation gives away it counts as a punch. Sure, yeah, it does, but even so, most of them follow the rule that it has punch in the name, it's affected by Iron Fist, right? So even if you see the animation... Oh, what? Did I miss something over there? Hold on. Hold on, there's something back there. Backtracking, backtracking. Mega low pony since megas aren't a thing anymore. I can just use it with Klutz and entrainment or item swap. Highly text called still can use items, boost test pass like Assault Fest with Klutz. Can you? I actually don't know what works with Klutz. I just know Klutz is a terrible ability for the most part. Entrainment is a bit of a bitch to get to work though, I think. Low Pony really did need that Mega, but then they took Megas away and didn't give her anything else, and now she's back to what she was. Trust me, as a Mawile fan, I understand how you feel about that. Mawile is top dog with her Mega, and then just, sorry, nothing. Nice. That's it? That's all? I could have just went to the store and bought those. Let's let you trick Assault Vest. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, that's pretty sick. I didn't even think of that. What other uses could you get out of Klutz? Because when I read Klutz, it was just like, Pokemon doesn't use item, lol. It's like, okay. Is this good? Hammer Arm Sky Uppercut also count for Iron Fist. Sky Uppercut's an uppercut, so I can see that one. Hammer Arm's weird, though, because I picture Hammer Arm as being like a lariat or a clothesline, more than a punch. Tricking bad items like Flame, Toxic Orb, Iron Ball, Sticky. Fair, yeah, you can take bad items and apply them. But then there are also Pokemon that run choice items with Trick to cripple as well. Hope you're well. I've been keeping well too. I have my partner Pika Biga? What? Biga? For the both of us, we hope you for success. Yeah, thanks. Like some Pokemon will run choice specs or choice scarf or whatever, but then if they don't need it anymore, they can trick it and then force the Pokemon, their opponent's wall, to have a choice item that they can't really use at all, which is annoying, but they can do it. Wait, how do I? I don't know how to get that. Don't be afraid of the English language, my friend. Just don't think about it too hard. That's all I have to say on that. Oh, I remember how this works. There's a floor up here, and you can fall through platforms. That's what it was. Yeah, this up here. This up here. Shit. Watch your head. Keep your eye on the ground. One of these characters is Shadow Jamie. One of these characters is a Shadow Peach. Chansey. In the base game, but I have the low pony now. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. 3 Pokemon. That's not bad. The Ursaring definitely has guts or something along the lines of it. So maybe I should just double tap it. Yeah, we'll do that. Have you never seen one of those little barb thingies? I don't know what they're called, but they exist up here. They're like these little spiky balls that are kind of like hooked, that they stick to your clothes when you run through the grass, and they can kind of get stuck in your skin. They don't hurt, and like if you pull on them, then it will make you hurt a little bit, but it's not gonna like, they're not strong enough to like completely tear your skin. That's what they look like to me. Sticky Barb itself is a pretty shitty item, though, because it's just like, oh, if you hold it, you take damage, but you can pass it with contact damage. But that also means that your opponent can pass it with contact damage as well. And then it's just like, why bother? I don't know what they're called. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, though. But yeah, they were hilarious because they just stuck to everything. This might kill because no spread negation. If anybody knows what those are called, let me know, because I cannot tell you, but I know, it seems, people know what I'm talking about. A briar? I have no idea. I have no idea. They're little sticky balls, though. It's actually still compatible with Gen 3? Oh, definitely not. It's been changed way too much. You wouldn't be able to use it. Different moves and properties. Let's do Thunderbolt on Zod too. That probably won't kill it. Wish Teleporter incompatible on that thing. Oh god, yeah. Let Clefable do that, I guess. Wish Teleport Chansey would probably force every single team in the competitive to run fighting coverage or something. Something to that effect to stop it from happening. Because, yeah, it would be full heals. Because Chansey's... The way Wish works is Wish heals 50% of your max HP of the person who used it. And because Chansey's HP pool is massive, there's pretty much no Pokemon in the game that won't get a full heal from a Chansey's Wish. Unbanned darn fish. I like how you didn't even say, oh no you did. You did. You meant you Dragovish. I thought you were referring only to the move. Cockleburs are what Google's telling me. Weird. I've never heard the name for them, but everybody knows what they are. Shadow Madness. It did damage, but I'm not mad. Did about half. Let's chuck another ball at it, why not? Here we go. Here it comes. You know, I find it funny that... Oh, it had Magic Bounce. Why didn't I know that? I should have known that. It's a Xatu. It always has Magic Bounce. Well, that's alright. That's alright. It's not that bad. I wasn't paying attention though. Didn't even occur to me it had Magic Bounce, but I probably should have guessed that it did. Because why wouldn't it? It's a Xatu. Xatu is pretty much your go-to Magic Bounce in the lower tiers. Clefairy and Chansey are on the same team. Ugh. Ugh. Stay in the ball, you cunt. I don't know why they gave Teleport that ability, though. It's weird to me. I need to go buy some more Pokeballs. I'm gonna leave and do that before I have to do more trainers. I'll go to... Yeah, no, I'll do that. It's the hardest Pokemon to catch, and I can't put it to sleep because it has Magic Bounce. That's all it's doing. It's not doing anything else anymore. Okay. Shadowy Aura is gone. You're at red HP. Throw an Ultra Ball. And press recover. Mold Breaker, Pincer, and Lower because people still ask them how they throw Zatu out there and I get free rocks. That's dangerous because if people are paying attention, you can get air slashed. At least I think Zatu learns air slash. I won't lie, there are a lot of times that I forget Mold Breaker exists. I didn't even know what Mold Breaker did until I like had it explained to me or looked it up, one or the other. Because the in-game description is terrible. It's not helpful in the slightest. The user breaks the mold. I'm pretty sure it says something along the lines of moves hit regardless of ability, so it is accurate. It's just when it comes out in battle, I have no idea what it's talking about. The user breaks the mold. What does that even mean? I have to walk all the way back. Celigor Final Gambit. I love that. I like Shedinja with Final Gambit. You can use it as a suicide lead with Sash, and if you fight another lead with Sash, you can break their Sash. Because if they have Sash, they have no way of healing that back to Sash damage. That 1 HP makes all the difference. Unless they're running Focus Ban, but I don't think people run Focus Ban if their goal is to win consistently. That said, Focus Ban actually can activate more than once. Whereas Focus Sash is a consumable, Focus Ban is not. I don't know if that's been changed as of Gen 8 though. But yeah, it's Focus Band is a... Focus Band... Actually, I don't know. I think I'm mixing that up. Focus Band can activate from any HP range. It's just a 10% chance to endure. But Focus Sash is consistent, but it only works from full HP. That's what it is. Hazards are a big problem for Sash users. Yeah, that's why most Sash mons are leads. You either lead with Hyper Offense or you have a lead with Sash, so you're guaranteed, even if you're outsped, to get your hazards up, because hazards are just that important. Hazards are that metagame defining, which is kind of depressing. But whatever. It is what it is. I stand by that Stealth Rocks was a bad idea. I really do. Having a type-themed field hazard like that is proven that it is a little bit too much. Spikes at least was consistent damage, even though it was ground types. It didn't affect flying types or levitators, and you could layer it for more extra damage. That was a fine entry hazard, I think. But Stealth Rocks, just like throw your rocks up, get 50% off of certain mons. Just that's too much. That's too much to warrant using them. Their viability is pretty much tanked because something you're obviously going to deal with can immediately ruin them unless you open with them or have something that has your control for them. You just can't play around it as well. That's what I don't like about rocks. I'd rather you didn't link a YouTuber, but you're fine to talk about them. I mean, I talk about a lot of them. My go-to for competitive Pokemon battling is PokeAimMD. I like that guy a lot. I don't mind you talking about them, but like, yeah, just don't link their channel. Hazard control is always important in competitive, but when your Pokemon can only really exist because hazard control, then it's more management than they're probably worth, unless the Pokemon is super good. No, I want to go buy some things and purify some Pogies. It's gonna be a long time to get back here, too. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I think the reason they buffed Defog at all was because it was such a terrible idea to begin with. Here's an HM that it lowers evasiveness by 1 stage. Oh, cool. That's great. 70? Let's do 90. That's real amazing. And you can use it to clear the fog hazard in Sinnoh. Great. But then they made it so it completely wipes hazards and screens, which is a good change. It's a very good change. And then they made the Tims. They made the Tims an item, and you give that to Volcarona, and Volcarona no longer has to worry about stealth rocks, and it can just switch around. That's insane. And court change. They give a surprising amount of moves that deal with hazards. Even if they're trying to push, they're specifically pushing doubles, and entry hazards aren't really a big thing in doubles. That said, both of those moves affect screens as well, so that was probably their main priority, was the screens. They also buffed Rapid Spin, made it stronger, and gave it a speed boost, which is pretty cool. New Robo Groudon Supreme, they're all done. Send. Robo Groudon of Yore is no more. Chobin has modified and upgraded it. Therefore, a rematch with Ashbury is very much desired. Chobin will not lose again. Oh, there's you, Ashbury. Since when were you there? Well, how about that? Chobin didn't need to send an email, but that's fine. Chobin has successfully upgraded the Robo Groudon with modifications been made in a secret, though. Let's begin. Alright, there he is. Robo Groudon Chobin. Rah. Yeah. It's a steel type. 70, 75. Robot. Defog clears terrain in Gen 8. I didn't know that. That would make sense, though, actually. That's kind of interesting. It does it clear weather? It doesn't clear weather, but I think you could actually make a legitimate argument for it clearing rain. Because when you use defog, it gets rid of all the clouds and stuff, right? Which means it parts the rain. It gets rid of it. It also blows away the sand and the hail, but it doesn't blow away sunny day. It should get rid of weather. Oh, I might be dead. This Groudon kind of blows, yeah. It looks cool, though. Oh, look at that, mate. I wish I could use it, though. That'd be sick. Goodbye, Groudon. Big XP. Cool. Chobin lost again after all. Oops, Chobin said it again. I'm the best. So strange. Chobin upgraded the driver's seat with a reclining back. Was that not enough? Not enough to snatch victory? Chobin is another shock. Yeah, if you're comfortable in it, you probably perform better. It's not a terrible line of thinking, but he is also a bit of an idiot. Are these guys still here? Yeah, they're just still here. I guess they didn't get the memo. Oh well. Let's do some purifying. I think defog should get rid of weather. Well, I guess they didn't make weather a lot more manageable when they took away its infinite turn count if it was brought on by an ability, because that was stupid. As much as I love Gen 5, I think its meta is probably the worst. I didn't play it myself though, so take that as you will. But I had no desire to do any form of competitive battling in Gen 5 because every single time you tried to do anything, you had to deal with a rain team. Everyone had a fucking rain team. If you didn't have an answer to rain, you didn't get to play the game, and that, in my opinion, was just not very fun. Oh, there goes my headphones. One sec. Rain is the best weather, yeah. It's ridiculous how good it is. Crawdon's almost done. Shuckle's done quick. It's out 2 in there too. Cacturn's done. Blastoise is done. Altaria is done. Hitmonchan is done. Mantine's done. Nice. Tracheon. A lot of good fighting types. Sand teams and rain teams. I remember in the Excadrill video that Fall Swipe Gaming put out, he said that people started putting Excadrill. Sandrush was banned to be used on teams that had Sandstream, or like you couldn't use his abilities on a team like centric to weather. But there was nothing stopping you from bringing that said ability on a rain team, so if you got countered by sand, you could utilize Excadrill's ability at that point. And then that led to the whole ability itself being banned for being incredibly overbearing. That's just funny to me. It's like, oh, you're beating my rain team with sand, here's Excadrill. Legends should still have infinite turn weather abilities. They kinda do, but they kinda don't. Cause like Primordial Sea and Desolate Land are better because Desolate Land blocks Groudon's biggest weakness, and they have the same effects as Sunny Day and Rain Dance, or Sunny Day and Rain Dance anyway, but they disappear when they leave the field. I think that's a fine compromise for how ridiculous they are. Excadrill was, is, and will continue to be a good Pokemon for a long time. Don't worry. It's just it was boosted by the weather, with its abilities in the weather, and all different factors going for it. Great defensive typing. Well, maybe not so much that. It's weak to Earthquake, but you get what I mean. It's a good Pokemon. Had a lot going for it. First impression. That's cheating, Hitmonchan. Have you no shame? Sucker Punch. You're not a good boxer. You are a terrible boxer. You're dirty. I bet he hits below the belt. Luxray is better than the current Excadrill. That's bait. There you go, chat. There's your bait. Take it. Fall for it. Hitmonchan would bite Mike tight. Oh, come on. Water spout for Blastoise. Yawn. Ew. What the fuck? Gross. Funny that Excadrill is so... yeah, Excadrill is actually fucking tiny. And you see him up next to Iris, it's just like, oh, okay. Puny babby. Luxray has never been good. Luxray's... talked about this before. Luxray has a big issue where its best stat, its physical attack. It's mediocre everywhere else, and its physical options are terrible. Its best physical stat before Wild Charge was Thunder Fang. And even then, Wild Charge isn't that amazing itself. That had Boom Burst. I'm not paying attention. Rest. Luxray sucks! Even if it looks cool. Weakness policy is still a thing in VGC? I actually don't know. It's a good question. It is a popular one to run with Pokemon like Dragonite because they usually can survive with their multi-scale. Yes, Pixie Boom Burst. Oh, busted. Brave Bird, Boom Burst, Rest, Dragon Dance. That's busted. Are you part fairy? You damn are, yeah. I shouldn't have looked. I was gonna look at them last. I got so curious about that. Character now. I got Play Rough and Psychic Fangs this generation. Didn't Arcanine also get Play Rough? I watched an Arcanine get stalled out by a Leech Seed Recover Appleton because Play Rough didn't do enough to offset recovery damage. It was even burned too. It's the best part. Leftovers and recovery damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even consider that weakness policy would activate while you're Dynamax, where you're pretty much guaranteed to survive anyway. Bye, Cacturn. I don't like Dynamaxing personally. The thing about Dynamax to me is it feels like a combination of not Mega. It does the opposite of Mega. It doesn't increase any of your stats, but it buffs your HP to ridiculous amounts. But to me, Dynamaxing just feels like 3 turns of Z moves that give ridiculous beneficial effects. That Shuckle has U-turn. Foul Play. An Infestation. You also can't protect against them. You take damage through Protect, which is like another thing that Z moves did. But Z moves can only be used once in the battle. You get 3 turns of Dynamaxing. This Shuckle has Leech Seed. Modest Nature, Swift Swim, Aqua Jet, Water Spout, Air Slash, Heal Bell. Fairy? Heal Bell's not a fairy type move. Neat. Doesn't matter though. Water Flying, yep. Hasty Nature, Hitmonchan, no guard, moves always hit. First Impression, Sucker Punch, Disable, and Dynamic Punch. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Dynamaxing breaks Encore. The thing about Dynamaxing too is it lets Pokemon set up their own shit, basically. You can set up your own weather with a Dynamax move. You can set up your own stats as well, make things good. Bashful, Neutral, Mega Launcher, should have seen. Water Spout, Water Pulse, Shell Smash, and Yawn. Yo. This Blastoise had Shell Smash before Gen 8. That's power. Cacturn, Docile, all equal. Still kind of shit though, isn't it, Mike? Storm Drain, Cotton Guard, that's +3, isn't it? Yeah, drastically raising defense. It's +3 to physical defense for a weird one. Glare, Swagger, and Faint Attack, pretty garbage. Mild Nature Shuckle, sturdy, of course, super thick. Has U-turn, Foul Play, Infestation, and Leech Seed. That's a Pokemon right there. You don't like poison types? What's the matter? You don't like Toxapex? Poison types are pretty much synonymous with obnoxious defensive Pokemon. Or annoying utility. Never really hyper offense, I find. There are very few poison types that are hyper offensive. They're mostly just, as I said, utility mons or annoying walls. There are a lot of good Pokemon I could use, but I'm pretty set in stone with my current team. I like them. I like these guys. These guys are my friends. I've had them for a long time, and I can't just give them up. There we go. The squad has been decided. It's really hard to change your team this late in the game. That's the thing. All of my mons are a little bit on the slow side for sure, except Gyarados, but they're all bulky, so they can survive in this dog-eat-dog world. Using glass cannons in this game seems like a massive pain in the ass because of the amount of shadow Pokemon that will just kill you. Because the goal of this game isn't really to kill everything fast, it's to weaken things and catch them. So, glass cannons don't really work. You really don't like Pex. I like Marini. I think Marini's cute. And I think Toxapex is adorable too, but I understand that nobody actually wants to play against that Pokemon because it's fucking annoying. You know what beats Peck's Mystic Bull? How? Enlighten me. What is that matchup like? Because I feel like it's not nearly as good as you're making it out to be. I have a question about Toxapex. Does it just run Standard Protect over Baneful Bunker, or does it still run Baneful Bunker? With the Dark Scissor's broken move that yours won't get? We're gonna find out soon. Don't you worry. Once I activate the elevator to take the shortcut, I'll come back. Regenerator is a mistake. I don't think Regenerator as an ability was a mistake. I think Regenerator healing 33% of your max HP was a mistake. That is a very substantial amount of HP to get back from just switching out. Especially on defensive Pokemon. That's hella obnoxious. And you know they're carrying lefties, so they're getting even more back every time. Has very low base HP stat though. That doesn't really matter that much when it has an excellent source of self-sustainability and high enough defense that if you hit it down to half and it's like, well shit, fuck that, it can switch out and next time it comes out it'll be back at full because the Regenerator combined with lefties. So like even if it has low HP, unless you're hitting it really hard anyway, it doesn't really matter that much. Scald, Toxic Spikes, Knockoff, Recover, Haze, Baneful Bunker. Okay. I think it'll be fine at 25%. I think the lowest you could go where it would be, or the highest you can go where it'd still be reasonable is a fourth. 25%. That, because 33% is a third of your max HP. But a fourth, I think a fourth is a lot more reasonable without just making the ability trash. Pex won't run Protect in lieu of Toxic Spikes. It has versatility. I understand the need for defensive Mons, yes I do. But I still think that Regenerator heals just a bit too much for how easy it is to proc. Like you literally just have to switch out. There's nothing in the game that can stop your switch. There used to be Pursuit, but that's no longer an option. If a Pokemon switches, a Pokemon switches. It's getting the heal. And you can definitely pressure a wall. Like, if walls are pretty much useless once they're down alone and they're forced into an unfavorable matchup. But, like, the whole point of a wall is that you're constantly bringing them in to take hits. And when the Pokemon itself has such an easy method of self-sustainability, it's kind of obnoxious. It's like, oh, switch in Pex, take the hit. All right, switch back out. You get initiative. And then they heal the damage off because Pex is coming in on a move that's not going to do 33%, and then they're going to heal it all off because lefties sorry, not lefties, Black Sludge is going to come into play. And then they're going to heal 12% there, and then they're going to heal 33%. Pursuit being gone. I feel like the reason they took away Pursuit is because they wanted to make a really cool Pokemon in Dragapult, and when they thought about how Pursuit would just make it not as cool, they took it away. Because don't tell me Game Freak wouldn't decide it like that. Pursuit itself is a pretty ridiculous move, because some Pokemon just lose to it. It's like, oh, you have a Pokemon, then they switch in, and they have Pursuit, and now you're checkmated, because Pursuit's going to kill you anyway, and if you try to switch, you're fucked. I need to touch the correct tile, this one. Whee! Shit. That was the wrong one. It was the one before it. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say I hit a nail on the head there. Why they got rid of Hidden Power, though? I feel like the reason they got rid of Hidden Power is to simplify how, like, the game works. Because Hidden Power was something that was very specific, and you wanted to run it on certain sets that was pretty much impossible to get consistently with perfect IVs, so they just got rid of it entirely. Instead of just letting you pick your own hidden power, they just completely axed the move, which I don't know. I feel like they probably should have just allowed hidden power to be whatever it wanted instead of getting rid of the movement in its entirety. Because some Pokemon are kept in check through the use of hidden power, and with hidden power gone, it's just you don't have that kind of coverage anymore. Just that was terrible. I should have bought more items. You need to hit this type, I got you. But the problem was, you can't just throw hidden power on and have it be the right type. You need hidden power ice, or you need like hidden power grass, or whatever you needed to deal with the top defensive mon to hit super effectively at the time. But you needed very specific, well, not very specific, but you needed specific IV ranges to get them. A Pokemon with 31 across the board will have a dragon or dark. That's what I learned. Like if you put 31 in every single one of their stats, except like the attack stat they're not using, it'll either be dragon or it'll either be dark type, which is just not helpful. Like if you want hidden power ice, you need to sacrifice an IV point on like speed or something. 31 across the board. Yeah, 31 across the board is dark, but then if you change it to like an even and odd numbers for attack, it becomes dragon. And hidden power dragon is just not helpful. You're never gonna be able to stop you. HP Fire Magnus, huh? Hidden power is very funny. Oh, it's shiny. I was like, that Golem looks a bit different. Weird. Wait, what? What? Huh? Hold on, what? Wait a minute, wait, what? Is that supposed to happen? No, it's shiny. Is that scripted? Or did I just find a shiny? Won't be shiny when you catch it. Has to be because XD isn't supposed to be able to roll shiny shadows. That's just so weird. Why would she just randomly have a shiny Golem? Ow. Explode. Huh. I thought these games had a chance to roll shinies. It's just there was a chance that purifying them didn't keep them the same. I died and it forced me to switch. Weird. Well, alright. SD specifically is programmed to reroll shiny until they aren't. Coliseum could roll shinies. I saw that reroll after purifying Coliseum, but it stays shiny at purification, so I doubt it. I've never seen a shiny in either of these games before, is all. I just don't know why Why is it randomly a shiny golem though? Like why? What's the point? What's the point? Umbreon. I don't know what to hit this thing with that won't, like, kill it. To be honest with you. I don't know. No, it's not because it's supposed to be a Alolan Golem, because if it was supposed to be a Alolan Golem, it would just be a Alolan Golem. Because I have a Alolan Marowak and I have a Alolan Ninetales. Reflect. Ah! Actually, that'll help. I'm gonna Ice Punch the Golem. I'm gonna Willow the Umbreon so it takes Chip. I'm gonna Ice Punch Golem. Or I could just miss. Good morning. Okay, it's doing that. That's fine. This is weird. It's just weird. I don't exactly have anyone to, like, check this off either. If anyone's actually played this game, they would know if this Golem was shiny. It's just very weird that this happened. There we go. So this Golem is supposed to be shiny. I played it, my Golem was regular color. Really? What the fuck? Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know if you can call this lucky, but there's a Golem. Alright. It's dropped its evasiveness. So I'll put it to sleep now. Nice. Liquidation. Alright, now I catch it and see if it turns back. Here we go. Here we go. Cool. Cool. What happened? That's a good question. I don't know what happened, but I win, I guess. It doesn't matter that much because it's not like I can take it off, but like, oh, what the hell am I? Oh, cool. It's actually kind of helpful. Very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'll take it. I'll take it. Found a shiny in Crystal Kaizo. I have to go all the way around. Maybe I'll find a shiny in Blaze Black. You think maybe XG changed it so they can roll shinies or something? Because I just don't know. There's not enough information here on this. There really isn't. Oh, I have to go so fucking far back. The only shiny I saw in my playthrough was, yeah, Lavrina's Gardevoir. That one was scripted. You can't catch that. So I was confused. It sent out a shiny Golem, and I was just like, okay, why does this NPC just have a shiny Golem? And it was a shadow. It's even more confusing. It's weird. It's weird. It's very weird. I can't use it anywhere. I tend to find shinies in games that I can't actually bring to my main game a lot. Played Leaf Green on my phone before a couple years ago, and I found a shiny Pidgey on the second route. Just because. Just because I did. Played Moemon Fire Red on my phone and found a shiny Meowth. Just because. It's not like I want these things. I can't do anything with them, but I found them. And when you run into a shiny, you gotta try. You gotta try and catch them. Dude's playthrough, I found a shiny Magnemite. I didn't find any of my own. Huh. Where are you, Golem? It's still shiny. Docile nature. Sturdy. Yeah. Okay. It's cool that even the sprite in the box is shiny as well. It seems like no one has any idea. So we're just gonna call this a moment of cool. Cool. What else can I say? That's neat. Okay, let's move on. I had to go all the way back. I bet you there's gonna be a healing machine right where I was, and then I just had to walk a couple steps forward. Will it stay shiny? I don't know. I don't know how this works, because apparently shinies aren't supposed to exist in XD to begin with, which makes this even more confusing. God, this map is huge. Oh, here we go. The trek begins. I smell food, and now I'm getting hungry. Good. I'll have to eat when I'm done. I might be able to reach the checkpoint with against Snapple. Snaddle, that's his name. Deal with him, beat him, go back, buy more stuff, and then get ready for the big dome. So I happen to eat early. I usually eat like about an hour before I stream and I'm good, but if I eat earlier than that, I get hungry sooner. Because that's how things work in the body. And I also don't like eating on stream anyway. Eating on stream. I'll tell you about the clip that I watched. The dude speed running, and he just took a bag of chips and just rustled that shit right in the mic and just started chomping. It's one thing to lack professionalism, and it's another to be that. completely two different things there. The floors stay normal. Good thing I'm not one of those people who needs to walk over every single pit. Oh, not me. Not me. Let's go. Here we go. 48 hours later. I've been playing this game for 2 days straight. No breaks. Oh, that was too. That was the last part. Here we are. This guy. Moo-foo-foo. So we meet again. My plan was perfect. The only problem was the utterly useless Lavrina and Gorrigan, and you spoiled the brilliant plan I had devised for Phoenix City. And thanks to that terrible hard-nosed woman, I suffered the humiliation of having my worst moment broadcast all over Auray. To gain Master Greevil's forgiveness, and for me to assume my rightful position as the governor of Auray, I must defeat you. This time, I won't be shy about revealing to you the full extent of my power. Oh, I wonder which one's shiny. I mean, not shiny. Shadow. Why Snaddle before Gorrigan? Because Snaddle is before Gorrigan. It's more confusing as to why the Blue Man group over there is before Gorrigan. Yep, that's the Shadow. I could burn Marowak, but the thing about Marowak is Marowak has Thick Club, and it's gonna hit really fucking hard. Wait, I picked the wrong move. Shit. Is Gorrigan have Mr. Steel? Well, he originally had Regirock, so he probably switched over to Registeel. That's 2 at KO range. I'm dead. Oh, I'm more than okay with that. I didn't think that would kill. I was gonna recover, but I really didn't think that would kill. So, better safe than sorry. I won't do that much. The goal here basically is to find a Pokemon that I can burn that won't be scary, and then pick off the shadows one at a time. But Marowak has Thick Club, which makes it really very strong, even if I burn it. So I'd rather not fight that one. Got rid of his other shadows at least. Fuck off. What is this? Huh? Bird up. Bird up. Bird! Down. Bird down. Reggie Ice, Reggie Ice. Reggie Ice. Reggie Ice. Bump. 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 God damn it. Oh. No. That guarantees a freeze. He had a Hail Team and Fennec as well. He had an Alola and Ninetales and a Celio with the same stuff. He was a bitch to fight there too. Now he's just using legendaries because he's a cheap asshole. The reason I'm using it on Articuno first is because it's pretty much guaranteed to hit Regice. I don't even know what Regice is doing right now. I sleep. I think Regice is broken. Where the hell's going? Okay. He doesn't look very asleep. Can I throw the Pokeball twice? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do? Like if I throw Pokeball with Spook, can I throw Pokeball? Let's find out. I actually don't know. Snag Machine is charging. Yeah, okay. So in that case, I'm gonna call Spooky G, and I'm gonna yeet an Ultra Ball at Articuno here, because Articuno's the scarier one of the two. How am I ever gonna catch this Pokemon? I'm breaking sleep clause. I'm breaking rules. But he's using cheap Pokemon, so it doesn't matter which rules I break. Nice. Bird. What is this thing doing? You know what? I don't care what it's doing. It's doing me good. Oh, he had this earlier in the game. Oh, I hate this thing. Trace Levitate? You'd suck my wiener, dawg. It's gonna Trick Room, and I don't think I could stop it. I'm gonna try to stop it, but I don't think I can. Uh-oh. It didn't Trick Room. Uh-oh! I should have went for Hypnosis. Okay, that's fine. That's acceptable. Robot boy, robot boy, robot boy, robot boy. Quick Claw. No. Might have changed this item for an Eviolite or something. That'd make the most sense. Then I have lefties. Goodbye. I like Porygon 2's Cry. Who it is just Giraffering. Walrein. That's not a Shadow because he had a Celio. I have a Shadow Walrein anyway. Snow Warning again. So now I'm gonna throw my Ultra Ball at Regice. And now I'm gonna Brick Break the Walrein. He has 3 Pokemon left. Whatever one came first is who's who. Who stole whose Cry? Charizard or Rhyhorn? Nice. You think about it, since Rhydon came first, it's not hard to imagine that maybe Rhyhorn came before Charizard. Oh, so close. Blizzard? Ah, yes. See. I was about to say that was a pitiful amount of damage, but that was actually kind of respectable at that point. That is not a shadow either. I know that. Okay. I'm looking. I'm looking. Right, it wasn't the Porygon 2 that had Trick Room. It was this bastard. Because every single time I tried to stop it, something happened and I couldn't. Yeah, he had 2 shadows to begin with, so it makes sense that he replaced it with 2. Which means Gorgon will probably have 3. Or definitely have 3. He had Steelix, Regirock, and some other third thing. Playdoll. Yeah, he had 3. As for the... Oh, okay. As for the Blue Man, I don't know. I don't know how many he's gonna have. Pretty sure he has like 3 or 4 in the original. Starmie, Electabuzz, and Snorlax. Or 4, I think. 3 or 4. One of the other. This Pokemon will be a high level. I win. My plan, it was supposed to be perfect! Articuno and Regice. I can't believe they trusted this man with those 2. Oh, my plan, my perfect plan, Master Greeble, forgive me. Bye. He left. He just disappeared. The next trainer is a trainer that took me a very long time to beat casually. He was probably the hardest fight in the game for me. I think it was because of his Snorlax. Even though the guy after him had a fucking Solomons, I didn't think he was nearly as difficult. And I don't know why. I think it's because all of his Shadow Pokemon had Shadow End or some wacky bullshit like that. Either way, he was definitely the hardest one to deal with. You're leaving already? But not before I show you my brand of hospitality. Pretty sure it's just to show you that, like, oh, use the other elevator. Because if you want to go down, it'll take you right back to the beginning. The side of the mountain looks like a crying face. You notice that? It's like the Shy Guy Jungle Jam. Liquidation. Weezing has... I'm double tapping Shuckle. Yep. Oh my. What a very eventful turn. Do it again. Oh, the Rocky Helmet. Okay. Doesn't matter, you're dead anyway. Goodbye, you little wiener. Wiener Rock. Willow. Yeah, you can learn that, can't you? It's kind of a weird one, huh? Weezing can use Will-O-Wisp. Why is that? Oh, this guy's team pisses me off. Shuckle Blissey Weezing. What a fucking scumbag. Oh my god, and he has Protect on everything. Flammable Gas. Well, the idea of Will-O-Wisp is it's spirits, right? Pokemon that use it are usually like ghost types, or in Ninetales' case have like supernatural powers or whatever. But Weezing's just like... Weezing's just whatever Weezing is. Shouldn't Weezing just explode if it hit by a fire move anyway? You ever think of that? Oh, I love to see that. Oh, yes. Why am I still getting damaged on contact? This guy's entire team is just chip damage and stall. And he's placed in a position that you have to fight him after beating a boss. That's just mean. The dev is not nice. But I do have the shortcut open now, so I can go right back up when I want to. So you don't gotta run back, do more purification. See what I can do. I have 2 more rounds of Mount Battle left, right? I believe so, yeah. Is it fair to... Does anyone know what the levels would be for that? Because if I'm correct, it should be 60 for the next 10, and then 65 for the final 10. But I feel like they're gonna make the very last battle like 70 or something. But I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure I can use items in there. I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to do it before I move on with the story, because there's only a couple fights left, and they're just all bosses. I just need to know what the level range is going to be for them, because it's going to be something. 60 and 65 is what it should be, but again, I just feel like the last trainer is going to be, he's going to increase. If anyone's done this before, then they can let me know. That'd be nice. Otherwise, I'm gonna go get my ass kicked. First, let's heal. And I am going to buy more items. Hyper potions are fine. I want more max potions. 28. Yeah, I might need to stall a lot of battles. 26. Full heals. 27. Revives. 69. Nice. Alright. Let's head to a... We're gonna head to a gate. A couple more purifications. Actually, no. Let's do the next 10 of Mount Battle. That sounds good to me. I want to do that because I should be a level to handle it. Man, imagine if HP decreased as slowly in this game as it does in Gen 3 and 4. Oh, hitting Blissey in those games, hilarious. Pokemon takes forever to die. Reminds me when I was doing Crystal Kaizo and it was the same thing. I hit it with submission, it would go to red, and then it would use a full restore and go back to full and get hit by submission again and then go back to red, and it did it about 3 times. And you just gotta watch the whole thing play out every time. Look at the Mount Battle. You want to take the Mount Battle challenge? Would you like to make a new challenge? Continue. I'm on area 9, yeah. Do your thing, Abra. Take me up the mountain. Here we are. So, I'm pretty sure we've gone through all the types now. No, there's 2 more types. There's 18 types total, and there's 5 each one. So there's 2 types of each floor. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is psychic types. The last 10 are gonna be random. But this is psychic types, and whatever type we haven't seen yet, which I do not remember which one we haven't seen yet. Kaizo, Chansey, Umbreon, or Shuckle. Probably Umbreon. Because Umbreon has double team and you can't have it struggle itself to death. They are level 60. Let's see. I'm gonna will a Metagross and then pick on Lunatone, I guess. I'm gonna get Bullet Punch, but whatever. Has a chance he was annoying with soft boil, but it would run out. Shuckle is also hella annoying, but if I am afflicted like paralysis, it can't toxic me. It's just Umbreon's problem was Umbreon had double team and it could not kill itself with struggle because it didn't do enough damage and it had leftovers, which pretty much forced infinite battle until I killed myself with struggle instead. Alright, got the burn. That's good. What is the Lunatone gonna do though? Be annoying, I see. I'm gonna recover. I'm gonna recover and Hex Lunatone. Even if bullet punches, it won't kill me. I got a crit too. Nice. I'm gonna recover again. I hope Lunatone. I want Lunatone to set up again. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Hitting Mischievous isn't that bad. I'm gonna switch Mischievous out. No, actually, I won't because Mischievous does good against Ghost types anyway. Or Psychic types. It's my best answer for them. I'm gonna Bullet Punch again, but I will be able to go back up to full with this. Or, okay, sure. I guess they've decided that Clefable is no longer a threat. I tend not to have Mischievous out in fights that don't have Shadow Pokemon because she's a bit on the slow side, but she does definitely help out. If I can get a Pokemon Willowed, I can just easy pickings. Claydol. Let me think here. Sandstream, that's obnoxious, but it's not gonna break the game or anything. I'll just use Hex and Flamethrower. I'm not really that afraid of Metagross anymore, but I might as well speed up the process. It's not even picking on Clefable anymore. 2-hit KO. Nice. I don't think Flamethrower will kill, but I'm gonna click Gleam next, and it should be arranged to kill both of them. Oh, it did kill. Okay, well now I hope whatever it sends out is weak to Gleam. That'd be nice. Or at least doesn't resist it, because Gleam and Hex will kill Claydol. Fuck. I might be annoying. Depends what he sends out next. I don't know why I didn't expect that. I really have no idea why I did not expect him to have Soul Rock when he had Lunatone. Can you imagine if they got a low-end Zigzagotor in here somehow? How would they even do that? The other ones you can get away by coloring the model, but, like, a low-end Executor is... I don't know about that. Good. Remember, Trick Room's up right now, so... Probably only the type. Well, yeah, they did that with Sceptile and Altaria. They gave them their Mega typing. Pretty sure they also buffed a few of them to their Mega stats as well, like Beedrill and Pidgeot. All right, now we bully the Soul Rock. Nice crit. Wait, that happened on Lunatone too. Exact same way. Now I get Psychic. No, I don't get Psychic. It would have killed if it wasn't for the Sandstorm buffing your special defense. But now you're gonna get bullet punched. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, that'll work. Good, 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 good. To just stretch the model. I don't know. He's good at recoloring them, but I don't know if he can. I don't know if it's easy to just stretch and make new models. I remember when he sent out that Alolan Ninetales to begin with, I was like, holy shit, a shiny. And it wasn't. And then I found a shiny Golem anyway, so that was cool. Alright, moving on. Next battle. Keep the spirit up. Can you use items in this area? I don't actually know. probably can, and I probably will, but I haven't actually tried yet. You just press Gleam. Reminder, Girafarig is actually Psychic Normal, so it's immune to Ghosts. That's something I forgot once in Generation 4. Because Lucian had one. And I used Shadow Ball on it and it didn't hit it. I was like, what the fuck? There are a few Pokemon that just randomly have Normal as a secondary typing. Girafarig is one of them. Damn, I was really hoping that was enough. Ah, and he put up screens too. How annoying. Well, he didn't do that much damage. Power Gem's gonna be pitiful, and it won't be enough to a KO, but Dazzling Gleam will kill Grumpig. If I get a crit, that'd be nice. No, that should be just enough. I'm still gonna get hit by a Shadow Ball. That's either gonna just kill Girafarig or not. Okay. Excellent. Grumpig is a very forgettable Pokemon. The only reason Grumpig is even remotely memorable is because it evolves from Spoink, and Spoink is adorable. But Grumpig is just... Ugh. Why'd you do it? Oh, not you. I never wanted to see you in my entire life. Why are you here? Man, fuck that. I'm putting it to sleep. Mirror coat this, bitch. Well, never mind. Oh, it didn't do anything at all. Never mind. Oh, great. Yeah. I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can use a Hyper Potion here. I can. Alright, yeah, you can use items in here. Which means next time I do this, I can finish off Mount Battle as well. I'll be just right enough level to make it equal fights as well. And then use items to win if I need be. And I will definitely need be. I only know what Turok is because of Vinny. I don't know if it's good or not, but he likes it. Is it a remaster or a new game? Or a virtual console? Doesn't really matter what's going on here. I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again. Got the Hypnosis. So, if I Hypnosis something that uses Destiny Bond and it loses its turn, it loses the Destiny Bond, right? Is that how it works? It just lasts for the turn in question. It's not a matter of the last move used. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Oh my god, look at its tail. The pupils on its tail just completely went out when it went to sleep. That's kind of freaky. There we go. That's the good stuff. Give me that non-spread reduction. Yeah, brother. 2 down, 8 to go. You know, think about it. I can probably switch to Scizor. Because Scizor is that's Fury Cutter. I think I'll leave Mischievous actually, because getting levels on Mischievous will help a lot, because I'm gonna need her. I'm really gonna need her in late game. Let's keep going. I can't believe I've gone through this many battles in this mountain. I heard Exeggutor. Exeggutor and Slowking. Okay. In other words, Trick Room. Trick Room that I'm going to kill. I like spicy foods, but my problem with spicy foods is I don't really like peppers. So a lot of spicy foods is just pepper, and I don't like green or red peppers. I like spicy sauce. Woodhammer. That was a substantial amount of damage, actually. That's kind of surprising. Shot 2. Shot 2. I'll just leave it alone. Just keep double tapping. Why not? That's fine. I got my attack, so that's okay. I just don't like peppers. I don't know. I like spicy things, but I just don't like the texture or the taste or anything. I tend to just go with hot sauce. Like, I had a bottle of Frank's Hot that I put on some ketchup when I was eating nuggets, and it was like I put a little bit, and I was like, "Whoa, that's good." And then I kept doing it, and it got to a point where the amount I went from putting like a little bit on it to just like turning the bottle upside down and beating the back of it. Like, yep, give me that. Give me all that. And it feels wonderful. Making you hungry. I'm already hungry and talking about food. I like sour things, but sour things are pretty much locked behind candy and lemons. Sour's a weird taste, because sour is something that it feels like it's not really something you're supposed to eat. That's how I feel about sour, even if I like it. He switched his target. Pretty sure everyone just dislikes bitter, because bitter is just not really meant to be good most of the time, ever. I can't think of anything bitter that's good. And then everybody likes sweet, because sweet. I don't think I've ever had like bitter food. Medicine is bitter and whatnot. Like, I've never like had anything super bitter. I can't drink coffee. I hate coffee. Blech. For hot chocolate. There was a Tim's at one point. They had you could ask for like a hot chocolate basically with a shot of mocha in it, and it was hot chocolate, but it had a bit of like caffeine in it. It was great. And then they took it away, and I couldn't figure out how to order it again. Life sucks like that. Tim's is pretty interesting anyway. Tim Hortons got bought out by Burger King, which is really weird. I don't know why they wanted it. Haven't exactly been to a Tim's since, because, well, why would I? Won't go anywhere. Dark chocolate is bitter? Is it? Would you call that bitter? I'd say it's more of a combination of sweet and bitter. Not like super bitter. I like dark chocolate. I think it's fine. Tim Hortons. It's a Canadian coffee stop. That didn't do any damage at all. Got bought by Burger King. It's only sweet because they make it super sweet. Well, how else are they gonna sell it? Who's buying bitter chocolate? You know, when I was a kid, I assumed that dark chocolate was the unhealthy one and milk chocolate was the healthy one. Just by association. Like, oh, you drink milk, it's great. It's like, oh, the chocolate's really dark. Well, that means it probably has more chocolate content in it. That's what I thought it was, but it seems like milk chocolate is actually the one with more chocolate content like that. Good night. Once I'm done in here, I'm gonna call it myself. We're almost done though. Focus Blast? Did you really need to go that far? Why? Why did it do that? Why did it use Focus Blast on Clefable? Not only is it ineffective, I'm at 25 HP. You could look at me funny and I would die at this range. What are you doing? Bitter chocolate is used for baking mostly. High cocoa concentration is great in pastries. Fair, fair. I don't do baking myself, so. The one time I did baking, I did it with a friend. We made butterscotch brownies, and I was doing all the mixing and stuff. My friend was reading the recipe, and he was giving me shit. Like, wow, Dylan, did you never bake before? You did all that. And then I did everything to his instruction. He was like, oops, we were supposed to mix it in different bowls and then add it after the fact. And I was like, oh, great. Yep. So we did that. So that was a bad idea. And then we added extra butterscotch to make it even sweeter. And then we ate it, and it was so sweet that you could barely eat more than one block. It was a mess. It was an absolute mess. They were good, but they were just so ridiculously sweet that like you would not be able to eat more than one. There's no chance. And we made a lot of them, so they just kind of sat there. We were like, well, I guess we fucked up, huh? Alright, now on to the halfway point. We got 6 psychic types. You gotta respect the trainers that stand up here this far up and just wait for challengers. That takes some brass balls because Lord knows I wouldn't do it. Just making a save just in case. You never know when things are gonna go wrong. I'd rather not lose at this point. I kind of don't think that losing will completely reset my challenge, because that would be stupid, but better safe than sorry. Metagross and Man Ray. What you got there? What's up? It's an interesting Pokemon you got there. I used Recover preemptively this time. Yeah. There are no shadows in Mount Battle. Mount Battle is all just regular trainers. Found a Regice in here before. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. Time to beat the ever-living shit out of Mew, I guess. I'm gonna burn Mew so I can get residual and get stronger hexes, and then press Gleam. I have a plan. Let's do it. Okay. This will give me residual and make hex stronger. Because I use Calm Mind and I don't want to fuck with that. Oh yeah, it has Synchronize. Oh, it's Dark Pulse. Well, it's okay. I will survive. It's alright, I don't want it to hit you anyway, I want to hit the other guy. That did not do that much more damage. Everybody's on fire. A Mewhuju. Oh, nice. Alright. It's fine, it's fine. The Gross can just survive on the end, because he's probably going to have another little bastard in a second. Wouldn't be surprised. Well, not a little bastard, but a bastard nonetheless. T-balled it. Yeah, you gotta do map battle versus 100 in Coliseum to get Ho-Oh after Purifying everything. I did that, but they don't have Pokemon restrictions, so I did it with Kyogre and Mewtwo. And let me just say, Kyogre and Mewtwo are two very good Pokemon. Alright, you're up, buddy. Yeah. This'll work. No way that won't kill. They had no restrictions, so that's what I did. The backup was Groudon. Very rarely did any Pokemon faint. I think Mewtwo fainted a couple times, and maybe Kyogre died once or twice, but for the most part, I never had to I never really had to put much effort into it. In Gen 3, it's hard to beat a combination of Mewtwo and Kyogre. They both learn Thunder, and they both utilize the Rain like that. Kyogre utilizes the Rain with Stab as well. This is taking its sweet-ass time, but we're getting there. Ice Beam, it's fine. It's only gonna be annoying if it freezes. Holy! You didn't die? Oh, nice. Gleam will probably kill both of them. Yeah, Drizzle would make things take longer, but it would also be more consistent. And when you're a kid, you don't really care much about how long things will take. You just do them because we do them because we're bored and we have way too much free time. It's only once we become adults that we realize that we don't have any time in the world to do anything. But when you're a kid, you just don't care. I did it once, got the Ho-Oh, don't know where it went. I defrosted and I used Tailwind like a smart boy. I'm smart. Oh, that thing is so fucking dead. You're dead too. I don't even need to use Tailwind on your ass, you're just dead. Man, doesn't it suck when you send out a Pokemon that just dies to Sizzler's Bullet Punch? That happens a grand total of like 4 times. Everything in this game has Flamethrower or some spin-off of it. A Tailwind came in handy. Only because it made that go faster. Fireworks again? Why? People bought too many. Oh, some sumo matches for training. Okay. I'm gonna use Mudbud and Mawile. Or, yep. For the next type. Here we go. Fireworks are all, yeah, well, I'm not in the US, right? I'm just up here in old Canada. Casual Dude brand. Alright, what do you got? Ampharos and Altaria. Oh, Ampharos is part dragon. That makes sense. Let me think here. Stomping Tantrum and Play Rough will work. This actually might end up being easier because I have a lot of answers for dragon types. Like a lot. So this is gonna go by faster than the other one. And I'm faster, nice. I actually cleared both mount battles because I thought you had to do both of them. I did the one in-game and then I did the one in Mount 100. Did it with the same team. I know he's dragon. And I know he's dragon. Okay, well. Best case scenario, Quick Claw. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Oh, that sucks too. Oh, I'm alive. Nice. Okay. I was hoping that that would have went a lot smoother. But now it doesn't really matter. I have Ice Fang. I have Ice Fang, Play Rough, Dazzling Gleam, and Ice Punch to deal with dragon types. I have a lot of dragon type coverage moves, which is fantastic. Not that there's exactly a lot of dragon types anyway. Well, no, I say that, but I did just fight Ampharos and Sceptile. It's gonna go faster than the Psychic guys, at least. That's nice. We're gonna see Dragonite show up for sure. Dragonite and Solomons are gonna show up. But I really wonder about the other ones. There's not that much variety of dragon types, so there's gonna be a lot of redo. There's gonna be a lot of same Pokemon, I imagine. But also we'll see which ones are part dragon. Charizard. Charizard. Oh. Charizard wasn't a dragon type, was he? I had one. Wasn't he flying? Ooh. I like how it opted to do that against Swampert instead of killing Mawile, and now it's dead for it. Yeah, it's not a dragon type. Thunder Punch. Interesting. Alright, well, that means we're probably going to see Gyarados and Aerodactyl. Pokemon that... Wow, you lived. Oh, you have multi-scale. Right. There it is. The Schmentz. Well, Dragonite's not as fast as Mudbud. Solomon says Flamethrower, though. You have extreme speed. I should have known. That one didn't have Drought. Might have Tough Claws. I can live Earthquake, actually. Nice. There's a better chance he'd kill with Flamethrower than Earthquake. Gotta remember that Dragonite has multi-scale. Should most likely double tap it next time. Nice. That'll do it. At least it's not Mega Salamence. And then Flygon again. Another Earthquake user. Well, same deal. Same buttons. I'm faster? That's weird. Dragon types have a lot of times 4 weaknesses, as you can see. So, even if I don't have Stab, they're probably going to die from it anyway. And even though they're not times 4 weak to Fairy, Mawile's attack stat might as well make it that way. Still surprised that Dragon Knight lived it. Nice. 2 down. 2 down. I don't know. Predator might have it. It could make sense because that's his. It would make sense if his abilities reflected his Mega Forms, because all the other ones seem to. Pressure out of reach. Yep. Yeah, I'm the best. Isn't Instruct Oranguru's move? Or Alligator? Weird. Stomping Tantrum and Player Up. We're moving fast. It's the end of the stream, so it's definitely a lot winded down for sure. I don't have anything to talk about, really. Nothing really comes to mind. I'll tell you what I'm doing tomorrow, I suppose. Doing more Genso Wander and starting something new as well. And then, of course, you already know what's coming on Saturday. Oh, I'm surprised I killed. Subtile, and that's not a dragon. That's not a dragon. Alright, I'm banking on the Quick Claw here. Ah! I have Brick Break that'll murder that, but I can also just send out Gyarados and kill it anyway. Nice. This is, funny enough, this is probably the easiest one. Even though it's supposed to be the last one. The last 10 floors don't seem... They're not going to have a type theme, which is interesting. Because, like, we've covered every type at this point, which means the last 10 floors are probably just going to be well-built teams. Who knows? And break. Nice. He didn't die? Wow. It's slower than Mawile? Wow. Man, T-Tar is really cool, but I'm kind of sick of seeing it. Chat, do you think T-Tar would be as good as it is if it didn't have Sandstream? I know it's a good Mon. I know it's still a good Mon. But Sandstream itself is a good ability. And I know that Sandstream doesn't make Hippowdon that great. So it's definitely a combination of the two. But how do you think, how would Tyranitar be if it didn't have access to setting Sandstorm? What if it had its hidden ability? Unnerve. I feel like they just tried to give it a hidden ability because it needed one, but they didn't want to give it one that would be better than Sandstream, or like even be remotely what you would use instead of Sandstream. Unnerve has got to be the worst one you could probably give it. It still has pseudo stats, yeah, that's the thing. And it has great move pool. But it gets a, well, it wasn't like it originally, but it does get a +1 to special defense too by coming in with Sandstorm. So that also adds to its bulk. Damn it. And Gen 2 is weird because it had a decent special stat, but Dark type, its Dark typing was kind of hindered because of that. It was still good, but I don't think it was nearly as good as it ended up being. This'll work. It's not in Let's Go. Why would it be in Let's Go? let's go as Gen 1. Sandstorm damage was higher in Gen 2 to compensate for the fact that it didn't do anything else, yes. Hail also wasn't introduced until Gen 3. So Sandstorm was purely damage weather that didn't affect steel, ground, or rocks. I think it was Gen 4 when it started increasing special defense for rock types. Actually, I know it wasn't in Gen 3. It wasn't very much. Damn it. Yeah, Sandstorms used to only do damage, so as a result, it did a lot of damage. And then they changed it. Hail is the same as Sandstorm. Hail only it doesn't affect ice types. Hail itself as a weather is pretty shitty. It doesn't really do anything. It does chip damage and it lets blizzard. Oh, I forgot that you were part fairy and I just pressed a button. It only works for ice types, which are terrible defensively, and the only thing you can do with it is get guaranteed blizzards. And the only Pokemon that really used it were ice types for guaranteed blizzard, but it wasn't that great. But Sunny Day, Sandstorm, and Rain Dance were all weather effects that benefited more than just the main type. Obviously, Rain Dance is a great benefit to water types more than anything, but you didn't need to be a water type to utilize it. Sunny Day as well, for grass and fires. And then Sandstorm was it directly benefited rock types, but it also didn't hurt steel or ground, so that was nice too. There's more to it, but then Hail is just damage that didn't hurt ice types, and I guess Blizzard works now. Okay. You should be proud. It's quite the feat to even reach me at the end of Area 9. Now steal your nerves and come on. Alright, I'm ready. Oops, that was my arm. Did you know that Outrage and Petal Dance have a base power of like 80 in Gen 2? Then they were like, wait, that's dumb, and they made it 120. Also, that guy just sent out a Latios. That was scary. It was 90, yeah, 90. I'm not doing the last 10 tonight, but I'm setting myself up so I can do it next time. It's getting late is all. Got a lot of use Earthquake. Wow. That doesn't happen for me. I'm so close to it, it would be a cock tease not to. For you and me. Oh, that sucks. Shit. Shit. That's really bad. At least Dragonite's down. I'm gonna send in Clefable. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I have Ice Fang. I'm gonna use Ice Fang with Iku. Now I have the Intimidate. Let's see here. This'll work. That'll hurt, but it's not gonna kill me or anything. Here we go. Big bite. Yummy, yummy. Nice. I want to get some more XP on Gyarados is all. Could use a little bit more to catch up. That won't kill, but it will put in range for next one. Or you could freeze again. Wow. Should've known you have the other one. Crunch is better and more consistent here, so I'm going for that. Yeah, that was some bullshit, but it was in my favor, so I don't care. Ice Fang's weaker in this situation. Crunch is better. Kaboom! Oh, and I got a crit too. Well. Anything else want to happen right here? Is this gonna crit too? I didn't earn this win for sure. It's going really fast though, which is nice. That's his last Flygon. The game knew that I was playing Castlevania. They cut me some slack. Don't worry, tomorrow when I start Genso Wander, I'm gonna take 2 steps into the dungeon and get my ass hit by something and die. Instantly. No doubt. Absolutely 0 doubt that's how it's gonna play. Swept aside. Goodbye, Mr. Man. We did it. I should take a spa vacation and get some rest. What do you got for me? Did that just say Master Ball? Yes it did. Huh. It's one hell of a commemorative gift you gave me there, buddy. Nice. That's really nice. Actually, that's really nice. 2 guaranteed captures this late in the game. Very, very helpful. Very, 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 very helpful. I'm gonna need that. What's the final reward then? See, right? What could possibly be better than a Master Ball? Why did I do that? There was no point to doing that. I'm gonna put Articuno and Regice in the chamber. Could you load them? Metagross is done. No one here. Regice. Yeah. Get that flow pumping. A whole party of 6 to purify. That's cool. I'll be it for next time. Okay. 2 Master Balls will be great, yeah. Very, 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 very great. Because I'm going to need them. It's a good place to stop. Next time I do this, I'm going to go right back into Mount Battle and we'll do the last set of fights. That'll be interesting. Wonder what that's going to end up being. I'll do that. Purify more Pokemon, and we'll head and we'll fight Mr. Blue. He's going to be hell. Not too much left. There's not going to be a whole lot of after-game stuff to do either, because I have so many Shadow Pokemon already. But I will push to like the very end and get everything in the game. I'm going to try to do that at this point. Might as well. So, 2 or 3 more parts, I think. Look forward to that.